These are the Truefree 01 wireless earbuds. They feature the latest in Bluetooth technology. They have a large dynamic driver and a long battery life. But how do they fit? How do they sound? And most importantly, are they worth the money that they're asking for? Well, those are the questions that we're going to try to answer today, so be sure to stick around. Hi, I'm Tim, and this is Run Tall. If you're new here, welcome to the Run Tall family. I'm really glad that you are here and you found us on YouTube. Now, I post running videos every single day. Could be running shoe reviews, comparisons, or shoe battles, but I like to post a lot of other videos that are related to running as well, like training, recovery, and gear reviews like this one. So if you're into that kind of thing, or maybe you're just looking for a daily dose of running, consider subscribing to the channel, and don't forget to click the notification bell so you'll be notified each time that I upload new content. Now, before I get into it too far, I do want to get a disclosure out of the way. The Truefree 01 wireless earbuds were sent to me for the purpose of review. However, no one's paying me to make the video, no one's telling me what to say, and no one from Truefree has an opportunity to preview my thoughts before I share them with you first here on YouTube. Now, if at any point in time during this video, you might want to learn a little bit more about these, or maybe you want to pick up a pair for yourself, I'll put a link in the description below. It'll take you right to them on Amazon's website. Now, they do retail for $59.99 US dollars, but I did see that they have a discount code or a box you can check on Amazon's website where you can save yourself an additional 30%. Also, check the description below because Truefree is sending along a discount code just for being here and being a part of the Run Tall family that's going to save you some additional money. So let's go ahead and open up the box and see what all comes inside. And of course, right on top, we're going to find our charging case that contain our earbuds. But let's just set that aside for now. And we also have a box that contains our USB to C charge cable. So they did include everything that you're going to need to be able to use your new earbuds, so you don't have to go out and buy anything additional. And then also you have a user's manual to ensure that you're able to not just operate, but get the most out of your new earbuds. So let's go back and we'll take a closer look at that charging case. Now, aesthetically, I think this looks pretty sharp. They have Truefree written right across the top. This is a light gray. It is plastic, so it's pretty lightweight. So if you want to slip this into your pocket or maybe your purse and take it with you, it's not going to weigh you down. And then on the front of the case, they have both a recessed area to be able to make it easier to get your case open. And then they also have some indicator lights there that let you know just how much battery life that you have in your charging case. And then located on the back of the charge case is your USB to C charge port. So that's really easy. I like the fact that it's so readily accessible. And you can just leave the setting on your desk or counter or where have you. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll open up our charging case. And you can see that it does feature a clamshell design. It does have magnetic charge ports. I always like that as well. It just ensures that your earbuds are going to be seated well so that you can get a good, fast charge. So let's go ahead and take out one of the earbuds. Oh, before I do that, they do have a recessed button there right in the center. And you can use that to reset your earbuds. So in case you want to pair it with a different device. Because as soon as you open your charging case, they're going to turn on and they're going to pair with the last device that you had them paired with. And they pair up very, very quickly. I always appreciate that because I use these to run or maybe ride my mountain bike. And I'm always, it seems like, in a hurry. So I don't like to waste any time trying to fuss around with my gear. So I really appreciate the fact that as soon as I open this up, I'm ready to go because it connects really, really quickly using that Bluetooth 5.3. Okay, so let's go ahead and take out one of the earbuds. Now these have somewhat of a silicone feel to the earbuds themselves, but they're really comfortable. They're soft to the touch, and they have touch screen. They're located at the top. They do have 4 built-in microphones between the two earbuds. They also have a large 16.2 millimeter dynamic driver. Now these just fit over your ears, so there's nothing that goes inside your ear canal. I really like that because, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes when I'm wearing traditional earbuds, I can get ear fatigue. I don't know about you, but if I've been wearing a traditional earbud for, an hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe 3 hours if it's a long run or workout, by the end of that, my ear kind of aches a little bit. My ear canal does if I'm wearing traditional earbuds, or at least it can. And that's really uncomfortable. So you can avoid that whole situation by using something like an over-the-ear earbud like these, because they're really, really comfortable, super lightweight. Once you put them on, I kind of forget that I'm wearing them. And they're fine with glasses, or if you're wearing a helmet. Like I've been doing a lot of mountain biking lately, and I can wear my helmet, and these fit really comfortably under my helmet. I have no issues at all or problems accessing that touch control panel. So again, very, very comfortable to wear. And with that 16.2 dynamic driver, they're using air conduction. So these are not bone conduction. So they're not to be confused with some of that technology. But rather what they do is it directs the sound into your ear canal. So the experience is much more like having maybe a couple of speakers, one on each side of you, and listening to them that way. Now you do get some sound leakage, but it's really, really negligible. So there's not much there at all. So you'd have to have your music up really, really loud for others to hear it. So I really enjoyed the sound of these. So let's talk about the sound. So the bass, it's not as strong as what you might get with a sealed earbud, but it's still prevalent, and it still adds to your musical experience, or if you're listening to podcasts or that kind of thing as well. So, the highs, the mids, and lows come through really well. I didn't have any issues listening to vocals. I love to listen to classic rock. That's my favorite. And classic rock, as you know, if you're listening to something like AC/DC or some other band like that I enjoy listening to, they're heavy on guitar solos and drum solos, and all of that comes through really, really well. It's a real pleasure to listen to these, and they're more than loud enough, even for those that really like to have their music cranked up for those hard, fast workouts that they might be using these for. So. Really enjoy that. The music and, like I said, podcasts, and pretty much every genre sounded good. And I did test them out with a number of different genres. And I've had these paired with my iPad Nano, my iPad, my iPhone 13 Pro, my Amazon Fire Stick, so all kinds of devices. And first, in every case, it paired up really, really quickly and easily. I didn't have any issues with pairing at all with any of my devices. And the music that I like to listen to, oftentimes I'm listening to Spotify, and I can flow through different genres of music. Sometimes I listen to easy listening. I enjoy that as well, or hip hop, country, or podcasts. And it didn't seem to matter what I listened to. These did a really good job, and it's a real pleasant listening experience. So you can expect that the highs, the mids, and the lows are going to blend really well together. I had some separation with the sound, so it's a bit like a soundstage experience. But again, the bass was a heart-thumping bass, but it was there, and it added that low end to your music that was really, really, really nice. Now, I do like the fact that these have a large touch control panel, because I'm not always very accurate when I'm trying to access that when I'm doing things. Like if I'm out running, walking, jogging, riding my mountain bike, whatever, I'm not always super accurate on trying to hit that control panel. So I like the fact that it's a larger surface for me to work with, which makes it really easy to be able to control my music or whatever it is that I might be listening to, a podcast, what have you. And the functionality, you have complete control over everything that you're listening to just using that touch control panel. And now all of the controls are laid out. Now they're really intuitive, but it's all laid out in your user's manual for you. But we'll talk about those here for just a second. So if you want to raise the volume, all you have to do is use the right earbud, tap it once, and your volume is going to increase. If you want to lower your volume, you can use the left earbud, tap it once, and the volume is going to come down. And of course, you're going to continue to tap that just a single time until you reach the level that you wanted it to be or intended it to be. Now you can play or pause your music by double tapping, and that's going to play or pause. If you want to advance to the next track, all I have to do is just press and hold the right earbud for about 1.5 seconds, and it's going to advance to the next track. If you want to go back and replay the previous track, again, you're going to just press and hold the left earbud for about 1.5 seconds. It's going to go back and replay the previous track. Now, if you want to access your voice assistant, so maybe I want to ask Siri a question, all I have to do is just triple tap the right earbud, and it's going to it's going to access my voice assistants. Now you can answer or end a phone call by double tapping. If you're getting a call but you don't want to take it right at that time because you simply don't have the time, you can just press and hold it for about 1.5 seconds and it's going to reject that phone call. Now if you want to activate or deactivate game mode, so in other words, low latency mode, so if you want to use these to play games, they're more than capable of doing that, and I found that I didn't have any lag issues, whether I was watching movies or maybe playing games. All I have to do is just triple tap the left earbud, and that will either activate or deactivate game mode. Now, as I mentioned, you can wear these for hours on end. They're just that comfortable. And you have a battery life of 10 hours of playtime on the earbuds. And if you use the charging case, you can get up to 45 hours of playtime. Now, these do feature dual microphones with environmental noise canceling. So I'm going to put them to the test. To do that, I'm going to take them outside, and I'll let you be the judge of just how well these sound. So this is a test of the built-in microphones of the Truefree 01 headphones. This is what it would sound like if you want to use these to take a phone call, or maybe you just want to use them as wireless microphones. Now, I think those dual microphones did a really good job picking up my voice, and that environmental noise canceling did an excellent job filtering out all those extraneous noises that was going on around me. Because I was outside, there were people mowing their lawns, delivery vans, all kinds of things going on. But I think that environmental noise canceling did a really good job filtering that out so the person on the other end of the line could hear my voice crystal clear. As a sport earbud, I think these do a really terrific job. Because there's nothing that goes inside your ear canal, you're still connected with your environment, so you can hear your music with that 16.2 dynamic driver. You can hear your music really well, but you're not cut off from your environment. So if you wanted to wear these to go out running, like I like to do, or jogging, walking, or riding my mountain bike, I feel like I'm doing it safely because I still am in touch with all of the potential dangers that might be around me. I do think that these are worth the money that they're asking for them. Hey guys, thanks for making it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it for you. As always, run tall, run strong, be kind to one another. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time right here on Run Tall with Tim.